It's not unusual to have leadership without service. It's called leadership, but it's not actual leadership. The service itself makes it leadership. So leadership without service doesn't make sense. It doesn't apply. Service is meant to benefit the one being served, not the one doing the serving. But it's projected as though it's leadership when someone is being served, they're acting as though they're serving. So it's all a big act that I'm serving you, but in reality, I'm getting the benefit from it. I'm the one that gets the grant. I'm the one that's getting the loan. I'm the one that's getting the fame. I'm the one that's getting the attention. But it's all about you. This is why I love the example of service throughout the Bible, and this is another reason that to me is confirmed that the Bible was true. Even though it was compiled by King James, who came after Queen Elizabeth, I mean, everyone talks about the history of how the Bible was created and all this other stuff. Forget the motivation for creating the Bible, which was all about a higher class of high priests and kings and that sort of thing, creating a certain class of people to have control over. I get it. That the intention behind it is it can be debated, can be discussed. We can talk about all that. But the reality of the truths that are in the Word of God, you can't. I don't know how you can debate that. The whole idea behind it was all about service. From Adam, the creation of Adam, if however you want to pronounce it, Adam or Adam. If you want to get into the Hebrew words of it, great. Drop all that. But he was created to multiply, to maintain. I like the way Dr. Monroe puts it, which was it was all about management of resources. What modern day leaders are there today that manage the resources? And instead of that actually manage resources so that they bring multiple. The responsibility is to bring multiplication into the organization for the benefit of the souls that are there, not for the benefit of the leader, quote unquote. See, without the service, there can be no leadership without service. Because when there's service, there is multiplication of the people involved with the organization. That means the business, even for the slaves or the employees of the business, the people are getting raises beyond the inflationary levels of the economy. That's business. In politics, there are policies that are benefiting the people. And if you want to follow the word of God, is benefiting the elderly women. There should be policies in place for that. There should be certain policies in place for giving opportunities for young people who are interested in not getting jobs but starting businesses. There should be mentoring there. There should be Apprenticeship. This is the multiplication principle. In organizations where people are paying membership fees or paying their tithes, there should be opportunities for the people and supports. Today in business, we call that an insurance policy, where money is being pooled together for the benefit of the people who are interested in being a part of the membership. So the pool of money is being put to use in a way where it brings multiplication into the organization, so that when there is a need for the people, you can cover it. Who's doing that right now? Right now we have a whole bunch of leadership without service. What's the proof? The poverty rate for those who call themselves Christians, the divorce rate for those who call themselves Christians. And that's just the Christian community. Understanding that, Christians is not necessarily the word Christian, and I don't want to get in trouble with the Christian folks. I'm a born again, spirit filled, tongue talking Christian. I've said this before. I speak in tongues. I meditate. I meditate on the word day and night. I'm there with you. I read the Bible. Got you 100%. But just because you have the label of Christianity doesn't mean you're actually living out the words of the Bible. And people get mad at me, but it's not about your Christianity. It's about it's about our belief in God. Belief is rooted in faith. Faith is rooted in action. Right now we have a lot of leadership without service. We have plenty of people that want to present themselves with their suits and fraternities, all while their people are perishing and committing suicide and losing their marriages, losing their businesses. In fact, you're helping them because you're kicking them out. You're not addressing their issues. You're not trying to. And I think it's because you don't know how to. Because you got a whole bunch of leaders without service. I remember what one of my mentors said, and I'll never forget it. He says, we get on moving trains. We don't create moving trains, we get on moving trains. In other words, they're already doing the work. So then we jump on board and we say, hey, instead of helping people get the train moving. He was proud of that statement. And I noticed that is the thinking of a lot of ministries, which is, we'll wait until the train starts moving and then we'll jump on board, instead of helping the train to move. I don't know. I don't know if you call that service. I don't even know if you call that collaboration. I would say you call it support. I think you're supporting the person who's already doing the work once they get the work done. But I don't. How is that leadership? I just don't think so.